It's a Sunday afternoon. I'm James Tingot in Tokyo. Welcome to NHK Newsline. U.S. President Donald Trump has warned that airspace over and around Venezuela should be considered closed as he ramps up military pressure on the South American country over alleged drug trafficking. Trump posted on social media Saturday, to all airlines, pilots, drug dealers, and human traffickers, please consider the airspace above and surrounding Venezuela to be closed in its entirety. He did not elaborate. The Venezuelan government reacted sharply to Trump's post in a statement. It says Venezuela denounces and condemns the colonialist threat that seeks to undermine the sovereignty of its airspace, constituting a new, extravagant, illegal, and unjustified aggression against the people of Venezuela. The Wall Street Journal reported on Saturday that Trump held talks with Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro in mid-November. It said Trump demanded that Maduro leave office. The Trump administration has repeatedly attacked alleged drug trafficking vessels in waters off Venezuela and elsewhere. It claims that smuggling large amounts of narcotics from Venezuela amounts to an act of terrorism. The administration has also deployed an aircraft carrier and other vessels to the region. It suggested the possibility of launching ground operations soon. Health authorities in the Gaza Strip say more than 70,000 people have died since fighting between Israeli forces and the Islamic group Hamas began in October 2023. The authorities announced on Saturday that the number of deaths has reached 70,100. They also said 354 people have died since the ceasefire went into effect on October 10th. Efforts are underway in the enclave to search for and identify bodies buried under the rubble of destroyed buildings and elsewhere. Officials said on Saturday that more than 600 bodies had been recovered. The death toll in Gaza keeps rising as the Israeli military continues sporadic attacks even after the ceasefire. Israel is accusing Hamas of violating the deal. Palestinian media reported that two young brothers were killed on Saturday in an Israeli attack near Han Yunis in southern Gaza. Reuters cited a relative of the children as saying that the two were attacked by an Israeli drone while gathering firewood to help their father. The Chinese government's security agency in Hong Kong has issued a warning to stem possible anti-government movements following last week's deadly high-rise apartment fires. The agency released a statement on Saturday accusing anti-China forces of spreading false information. It said the purpose was to provoke social division and hatred against the Hong Kong government. The agency warned that people who use the disaster to conspire to disrupt Hong Kong will be severely punished under Hong Kong's national security law. Local media are reporting that authorities ordered relief volunteers to stop their work. Pro-Beijing Hong Kong media claimed some of them were engaging in activities critical of the government. Local media also reported on Saturday's detention of a man for alleged sedition. The man created an online petition to collect signatures for demands that included pursuing the government's supervisory responsibility. The blaze has left 128 people dead and about 150 people missing. It's believed that highly flammable construction materials on the buildings had aided the rapid spread of the fire. More than 300 people have died on Indonesia's western island of Sumatra in widespread disasters triggered by days of torrential rain. Indonesia's disaster management agency says at least 303 people have died and 279 remain missing as of Saturday. Officials say the heavy rain that started on Tuesday on Sumatra has caused extensive flooding and landslides. They say parts of the island recorded more than 300 millimeters of rainfall in a single day. Video from northern Sumatra on Friday shows a residential area blanketed in mud, with search and rescue operations underway. Officials are urging residents to remain on alert for landslides and overflowing rivers. Heavy rain has also wreaked havoc in other countries of Asia. Since late November, torrential downpours have killed 162 people in Thailand and 153 in Sri Lanka. A fire erupted in an entertainment district in Kyoto on Saturday night, but authorities say there have been no reports of injuries. Police received a call around 7:50 p.m. that flames were seen rising from a restaurant in central Kyoto. More than 20 emergency vehicles rushed to the scene. It took a few hours for the blaze to be brought under control.
While we were getting ready to open our shop, we heard a siren. So we went outside to see what was going on. There we saw a big fire. So we told people on the other floors that we should evacuate because it was dangerous. Luckily, we were able to get out safely.
The restaurant is located in Pontocho, a district along the Kamo River, lined with many restaurants and bars. A concert by Japanese pop singer Hamasaki Ayumi, scheduled for Saturday in Shanghai, was cancelled. This comes as China ramps up pressure on Japan after Japanese Prime Minister Takaichi Sanae commented on a possible Taiwan emergency. The concert organizer announced the cancellation on Friday afternoon. It said the reason was an unforeseeable event. Hamasaki is currently in the middle of an Asian concert tour. She said in a social media post that she was suddenly asked on Friday morning to cancel the show. Hamasaki said she can't believe what happened and doesn't have the words to express how she feels. Several concerts and entertainment events by Japanese performers have been canceled or postponed in China following Takaichi's remarks. A shrine in Kamakura near Tokyo is preparing to welcome the crowds who will come to wish for a good new year. The staff is making thousands of arrows. The Tsurugaoka Hachimangu Shrine expects more than 2 million visitors in the first 3 days of 2026. The arrows will be sold as good luck charms. Shinto priests attach wooden arrowheads. Shrine attendants known as miko wrap the arrows in Japanese washi paper and attach gold and silver bells using red and white cords. The arrows are said to ward off evil. The shrine plans to work until the end of the year and make a total of 125,000 arrows.
I am working hard, praying everyone will have a year of good health.
The staff will also do the year-end cleaning of the shrine and make decorations out of straw to welcome in the new year. And those were this hour's main stories.